Hello, my dear Taurus, Sun and Moon rising. I'm Maria the Clairvoyant, and I'm going to be doing I'm trying to do a love reading for the month of August for the sign of Taurus. And this, thank you for all my subscribers. And the ones that are passing by, thank you too. If you like my channel, please subscribe. If you like my readings, and if any reading resonate with you, it will be nice if you send me a donation. But if it's not, that's okay. You're welcome to be in my channel, but I prefer if you subscribe. This helps a little bit of my channel. Excuse me. For the main reading, I'm going to be using the Legacy of the Divine Tarot. This is the main cards that I'm going to be using. And as you know, I always give you a message. In this deck, I'm going to be using the Psychic Tarot of the Heart for the love part of this oracle. Of this reading, I'm sorry. And the last thing, I'm going to get the message of the Magical Mermaids and Dolphins oracle cards from the Virgil. And the other one is John Holland. So you guys know how I do my readings. This is a general reading. It doesn't have your first name, last name, or birthday. So this is not specifically for one person. What this is that this reading is for some of you Taurus that are going through this at this time. So whatever situation you guys are in right now, this represents some of you. Okay, if you want a personal reading, go to my webpage, mariatheclairvoyant.com. You can make the donation and we take it from there. You can send me an email or a link to exactly what you need to do. With all that said, thank you very much. And let's start by saying the main foundation of how some of you Taurus is the Emperor in reverse. So because this card came out in reverse, this usually means that everything is in order. If it's a right hand, the Emperor is this way. However, if it's the opposite, that means that your life is not in order like you usually like to have. Okay, so some of you are going through some kind of your life is in the opposite, like kind of like a chaos. You know, something to that effect, not in order the way that you usually the Emperor is the person that puts order in the house. Let's say you're the father of the family, so you put everything in order. However, in this time, because your life is the opposite, so you're not being able to put everything in order. Okay, my dear Taurus. So like I was saying, my dear Taurus, so the Emperor is in reverse, so that means that the energy that you're having right now is kind of like the opposite of putting everything in order or being unfair. Most emperors like to be fair, dominating. You being ruthless. Those are problems with the Emperor. However, maybe some of you are in this kind of feelings because that foundation that you're getting is of the Empress. If you are looking into this card, some of you might be out of control because this Empress represents a pregnancy. So Taurus, some of you might have a pregnant woman. Okay, so it may be that you got someone pregnant and now you don't know what to do and you're out of control. So this could be a wife, this could be someone that is not your wife, it's just your girlfriend, because I'm trying to do this reading for singles. But if this comes out, I have to say this is what's going on. So in this case, who's crossing you is the Three of Wands. So maybe some of you are into a situation with the Wands that, because the Wands could be that this person might be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So maybe some of you are into a situation like that, and now you're dealing with three things. And now you don't know what to do, because this is over here. And now you are in a foundation that you need to get into some kind of judgment as to where are you going. The Judgment card is basically you thinking about what you need to do with your life right now, and you are getting yourself into that judgment that you need to do. What are you going to do with your life? What happened and where you're going? Because financially, this may affect you if you actually have someone pregnant. Okay? Or it could just be, if this is not the case, that you don't have anyone pregnant, it could be that you have a new beginning, that you want to start something new, that you want to give birth. If you're not giving a birth of a child, it could be a birth of something, an idea you would like to do, something that has to do with work. Maybe you're giving birth to that. Financially, it seems that you have been like with the Three of Coins, and it's like you're working hard. In this case, we're crowning you. So in the past, you have worked very hard, Taurus, to the position that where you are right now. However, with the Eight of Coins, you're continue to financially be okay. However, even though the financial situation is fine, you get the Eight of Swords. Okay, so when it comes to the Eight of Swords, it's like basically the same thing as not the same, but very similar to, all swords has to do with communication. It has to do with the possessions that you have. The Eight of Swords, when you have to take, it's like the blind, the woman that is wanting to do something, but this person doesn't know which way to go to. It has difficulties. You may be having fears. What's going to happen to you? And this is the case that you do have someone pregnant, and this is not your relationship. Let's say you just did a mistake, and now you don't know what to do, where to go, and how you're feeling. So it may be this is restrictions as to what you're gonna do. You are in a very difficult situation. You don't know where you're going. Basically, that's the end of that's the bottom line for you guys. Taurus, is like you don't know what is coming for you. So to clarify the energy of the Eight of Swords that I see and what needs to be done for some of you, I don't even see a partner in your life right now. I mean, you do have the Pentacles that's crossing you, so the Pentacles could also easily be you, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. However, you feel tied up. There is something going on, and you need to do something about it. If you did had a relationship with someone and you broke up, and this person is now pregnant, is coming into your life asking questions as you have to take care of this child, you're going to have to do what you have to do as the provider that you are. So what is Taurus needs to do in this relationship, according to the Eight of Swords, that is in the near future, is like you are in a no way out situation. You're in a tunnel and you don't know which way to take because you feel restricted. In the love section of this reading. 7. Move. Oh God, maybe some of you are gonna take that step of moving with your partner. rebuilt. Okay, so in this case, this card is number 7. So you guys can see if you guys want to play these numbers. And this card is number 16. With the Oracle of the Heart, Psychic Tarot, you have the number 7, which is move. What does this card means to you, Taurus, for August 2017? What do you need to do? Are you guys moving out or moving in with someone? Let's see. Keywords: act direct, master, discipline, focus, effort. Now is the time to be proactive regarding matters of the heart. If you're looking for a relationship, take the initiative to find one. Take advantage of the many ways to meet your soulmate. This card is about action, action, action. If your current relationship is not moving in the direction you wish, do whatever is required to shift that direction. You are the master of your own destiny, and that includes the relationships. Don't wait for others to make the first move or set the tone of relationship. Take charge. So you have to move and move quickly. Whatever relationship you're about, either you don't have a relationship, and if you do have someone that is part of your life and your relationship is cold, make the move. Don't wait for the other person to make the move. Creating and sustaining a good relationship requires discipline. It's not enough to be in a relationship. You must invest in it as well. Be present in and focus a relationship. Give every relationship the opportunity and time that it needs and deserves to flourish and grow. Now it is time to focus on your needs and the needs of your partner. Make the effort to maintain healthy boundaries for yourself and to respect the boundaries of others. While rewarding relationships require effort, there must be a balanced effort from both partners. Perhaps it is time to examine your relationships. Are both partners putting forth equal effort to make the relationship work? Are you comfortable with the amount of effort your relationship requires of you? If any relationship feels draining or it's not worth the effort, then perhaps it is time to move on. Affirmation: I take charge of my relationship. Tradition Tarot at the Chariot. So this is telling you, like, if the relationship that you have with that person is not working out, it's time to move on. So make the effort to move on and look for a new adventure, a new relationship, okay? And the next card is number 16. So it's like I said, every relationship is different. So this card might be representing some of you that were involved in a relationship, but the relationship is not working out. Or if you're single and you want to find a significant other, you need to make the steps. Let's say if you're young and you're into those channels that are, you want to meet someone online, then go ahead and meet someone online. Okay. So for the first part that I did, so the second card is revealed. For the revealed card is card number 16. It says keywords: collapse, expose, create, pretend, revelation, and awareness. The dynamic of a relationship can often be complicated. The longer you have been in a relationship, the more complex it can be. Relationships begin to grow many layers, consisting of joys, sorrow, honesty, duplicity. As these layers build on top of each other, it becomes increasingly difficult to know what the core of the relationship is based on. What once love may now appear to be merely tolerance, or worse. Even in good relationships, you may find yourself growing apart from the other person. In either case, the weight of these layers can cause relationship to collapse. So in this case, if some of you are going through breakups, it's part of life. Now may be a good time to start fresh with one or more of your relationships. Peel off the layers one by one, cut away any pretense, and see what may be revealed. Find the core of the relationship and decide if it's still what you want and what you find attractive. If so, then discard the old layers and consciously create a new commitment with this person or persons, one based on truth, honesty, and love. Use this awareness gained by this exercise to steer the relationship on clear, steady course. The same applies to rebuilding a relationship with yourself. Examine your many layers of joy and sorrow, success and failure, and think about how they are affecting your ability to love yourself and therefore to find love. Expose the false voices that tells you that you are unworthy and silence them. When you do, your true value will be revealed. Rebuild your life around unconditional love for yourself and invite unconditional love from others. Affirmation. I cut to the core of my relationships and consciously rebuild them. Traditional Tarot archetype is the Tower. So for some of you, you need to rebuild your foundation. There's nothing wrong with it. I know that in the Catholic Church, you, after 25 years of marriage, people can have like, I don't know what's that called, but it's something to do with like renewal your vows or something, whatever that is. I don't know how to say it, but it's something like that, and I apologize if I don't know how to say it. But if anybody knows the word for it, it's rebuilding the relationship. Every the cycles of life as a person, as who we are, change at the same time. The marriage situation, the cycle of a marriage, it changes too. We feel very happy when we give birth to the children after, you know, the wedding and whatever, or the marriage, and then the children grow. The children go into different stages, and that's how the marriage goes into different stages. So some of you have a foundation that cannot be rebuilt, and some of you have to rebuild that foundation. So whoever these cards are going for, Tauruses that are into that, either you're going to move on to a new relationship because you had a broken relationship and doesn't no longer work. Maybe some of you have a pregnancy going on, and this is the reason why you want to move on. And some of you have to rebuild the relationship because for some reason, some of you are not happy in this relationship, but the best thing to do is just rebuild it. You know what this person is all about, what this person can and cannot do for you. So, you know, but life is about choices. It's your choices, and you make the decision. I'm going to take the last card from the Mermaids and Dolphins cards. Let me see what comes up. Set your sight higher. Increase your standard and expect more for yourself. Don't settle. This card doesn't have a specific number. So let me see what it says. Set your sight higher. Increase your standards and expect more for yourself. Don't settle. This card indicates that you have been trying to rationalize some situations. It's okay. When it's not, you settle for less than you desire and for much less than you deserve. You don't need to compromise. Heaven will help you heal or will replace troubling situations in your life. All you need to do is ask for heaven's help and then adhere to the guidance that results. Take time today to visualize and dream about your true heart's desire. Don't worry about being disappointed. You deserve a great life, and you have the power and the heavenly help to accomplish it. Fear and worries slow down your manifestation, so keep realizing all cares and doubts to heaven. You may feel intimidated by moving up to a higher plateau in your journey. However, you have heaven's reassurance that you are ready. Reach for the stars. Know that you're qualified and deserving of these gifts, and open your arms to receive them. To whoever this message is going for, whatever step you take, set your sight higher and don't settle. Okay, don't settle for less, don't settle for anything. If you were involved in a relationship, and I don't believe nobody's being less than anybody, but if you were involved in a relationship and you feel that you're not worth it of that love, don't think that way. We all deserve to be loved. And sometimes the problem with humanity is that we put price to everything we do. And sometimes because you have a higher position in a corporation, you feel like you're untouchable. I'm sorry to tell you, but at the end of the day, you may be sharing the same hospital bed that anybody, any poor person can be sharing. I mean, even though, let's be for real, in the United States, the healthcare system, but that's totally different. But what I'm saying is we're all going to be dust, and in dust we're going to convert. So don't think they're less than anyone else. Think that you are the same. Do what your heart desires. If you want to move on, if you want to rebuild your relationship with an old partner, your ex-wife, or whoever your ex is, and you're by yourself right now and you have to decide in a situation, go for it. It's your life. If you want a personal reading, you know what to do. This is just a little tip that I give you every month. And if you want a more detailed information about how you feeling and where you're going, I could try to be, like they say, the GPS to that path that you want to take. So love and light to all my dear Taurus. Be careful with pregnancies. If you're not interested in having anyone pregnant, for my males and my females, if you don't want to be pregnant, be careful over there in that part of your life. And I'll see you next month or in my next video. Take care. Bye bye.